this video, I will give you some advice on how to shop smartly for a sewing machine without spending a fortune. If you want to know more, you can go to my blog post on madamsew.com, where there are many more details and information. These are the 5 essential things that you need to look for when buying a beginner machine. 1. It has to be reliable and durable, so make sure you choose one from a well-known brand. That's always a safer option. 2. It needs to be able to do a straight stitch, a good quality straight stitch. 3. It needs to be easy to operate. Don't choose a machine with too many options and too many knobs and buttons. This will only confuse you. 4. You need to be able to adapt the stitch width and the stitch length. And about the stitch width, make sure it can do at least a 4mm stitch width. And then 5, you don't need to get carried away by too many stitch options. I only use about 5 or 6 stitches regularly. A zigzag stitch, a straight stitch, an overlock stitch, the buttonhole stitch, stretch stitch, and a blind stitch. So if your machine has 10 to 20 options, that is okay. Then there are 5 features that can make things easier if you have those on your machine. The first one is an automatic needle threader. It'll take some practice at first, but once you get the hang of it, it will really make things easier and you can start faster. The second one is a top loader for your bobbin. So you have front loading machines and top loaders. And if you have a top loader, you can always see the bobbin if there's something wrong, if a thread is tangled or anything, and you can get it out easier. And you don't need to pick up the thread manually like with a front loader. The third one is snap-on feet. Snap-on feet are really easy to use and to change if you need to put on a zipper foot or a buttonhole foot, for example. And if they are universal, you can really get a lot of different specialty feet at reasonable prices. The fourth one is a speed control limit slider. This doesn't always come on very basic machines, but it's a really nice option to have because you can choose the maximum speed of your machine, and this way you can stay in control easier, especially when you start sewing. And the last one is a needle down function, and this is so when you stop and when you activate this button and you stop, your needle will always stop in the fabric, which is good if you're still looking and you're not sewing very quickly and stopping a lot. You won't move your fabric around, and if you change direction, your fabric will stay in place. So that's good for more accuracy. And then there are 4 other aspects that I want to talk about, and that is the weight of your machine, the loudness of the machine, whether it's a computerized or mechanical machine, and the lighting. So first, the weight. I know many people are tempted by buying these cute lightweight machines, but I think a machine will have a weight probably of about 13 pounds in order to be a good machine. The lighter machines will use lighter material inside, so that doesn't always benefit the quality of a machine. But if you want to take it to your class, be sure to compare the weight amongst different machines. Then the loudness, if you're planning on sewing in your living room and other family members are watching television at the same time, or your baby is asleep in the room next door, check the loudness. Okay, this you can only check in a store, but maybe you can go through some reviews and see what people say about loudness of a machine. Then the lighting, good lighting is important, so that all machines have a little LED light that is built in, but some are brighter than others. But if this is a problem, there are many of those sticky light strips available in stores So this is something that you can really adapt if the lighting isn't as good as you want it to be. And then should you buy a computerized or mechanical machine? There are different pros and cons for both of them. The computerized machines are more advanced. They can do different tasks automatically, so you don't have to worry about them yourself. They make more accurate stitches, but they are more expensive. And the maintenance of a machine, of a computerized machine, is more difficult. So when something goes wrong, you immediately have to go and take it to a specialist. The mechanical machines are easier to understand, so they are easier to maintain, easier to manipulate and operate, and they're cheaper. So to end this video, I've listed 5 mechanical machines that are from reliable brands. They have the essential features that I talked about, and they won't cost you more than $300. I hope this video helped you. Bye!